watching the Jennylyn Show, and I'm Jennylyn Gleave, your host. And tonight, my guest is Lionel Hagege, and he is with Pinpoint Facepinpoint.com. And I'm so excited to have him on the show, and you will find out why soon. Lionel, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
I tried really hard to keep everything right, so you can correct everything I said wrong.
It's okay, I'm going to do it.
Okay, great.
If we have to.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. I want to share with you how I came with the idea about Face Pinpoint.
Okay.
In 2015, as I was watching the news, I got shocked about a young lady that committing suicide because a sex tape was online. I am the father of two amazing daughters under the age of 16. And I was thinking to myself, like, you know, maybe one day she's gonna exchange that kind of content with a lover. And maybe one day I will have to give my shoulder for her to cry because her intimate moment that was supposed to be seen only by a lover gonna be spread all over the internet. So I decided to look for a solution over the internet. So it's easy, I just Google it, how to remove my content, how to find my content. And I can tell you that hours after hours, days after days, and weeks after week, I didn't find nothing. When I say nothing, it's with a capital N, nothing. So because of that, I decided that as a member of our society, as a father, that I need to do something. And this is how I came with the idea of creating Face Pinpoint. I was an advertising executive. I sold the shares of my company, and I invest all my saving in Face Pinpoint. So what is Face Pinpoint?
Yes, and how long ago did you start working on it?
We just started. I mean, it was like 3 years of hard work. But Face Pinpoint is we're a tech company specialized in face recognition and in computer vision. But most importantly, we create a full process in order to eradicate revenge porn. So maybe we should share with the public what is revenge porn.
Yes, what is revenge porn?
Thank you so much for asking.
Tell me.
Yeah, revenge porn is the fact of revealing private moment, private pictures, or private video of an ex-partner without their consent, and in order to cause distress and embarrassment. This is exactly the definition of revenge porn. So we create a search engine which is able to crawl the web, to search the web for naked pictures. Once we find those naked pictures, we extract the face, if there is a face for sure, in the pictures, and we store that in our database. As a user, when you're going to go on the website, you just have to upload a picture which is clearly showing your face, and we're trying to match your face with all the faces that we got in the database. If we find something through your user interface, you're going to have the link of where you are located online. After that, you can either use our nationwide team of lawyers in order to remove the content, or you can use your lawyer. It's 3 easy steps to get your privacy back: search, discover, and remove. But, I mean, we've been talking a lot with victims. And
how do you find them? You just find
they call
them online?
us.
They call you?
They call us. I mean, they call us, they text us, and I receive so many texts. It's crazy that I can breathe again, I can live again. And so this is my reward so far. And because we're talking with them, I understood that they need more. They need more than a tech company. I mean, this is amazing. What we're doing is just amazing, fantastic. We are the only company in the planet wishing doing that. But victims need to be listened. Victims need to get the justice they deserve. And this is why I'm very proud to announce that in a couple weeks, we're going to release Face Pinpoint Community.
And I am breaking the story. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to do this.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Let me ask you a question. How do you get this before the rest of the world has access to it?
Well, everyone, I mean, you can have access in the United States so far because we need to double check your age through the government database to be sure that you are 18 and above. So that's like a technical issue.
No, what I'm asking is, if somebody is trying to hurt another person and
Yes.
has access to them, to naked pictures
Yes.
of them, how do you prevent it from going on the World Wide Web?
If it is, I mean, I can't.
You can't.
I can't because
can't.
if it is on the computer, it's private. If it is on a cell phone, it's private. As soon as it is online, it's public. So we working with public stuff, not with private stuff. If we have to, we need a court order. We need to do some forensic, and we can do it. But this is not. We cannot do that without a court order.
Got it.
I want to talk about the community. Community is something which is amazing. It's fantastic. It's a safe place for victims that they can talk together. They can share story together over our forum. Why? Because they have something in common. They are living with the fact that they were both victims of revenge porn. And it's tough to live with that daily. So this community is going to help them. We're going to have also a knowledge base with all the information that we gather over internet or with our partners. So, for example, if you have your content on any social media and you want to remove it, how you have to do it, what's the step to take, you're going to find that on the community. I'm very proud also to say that we're working with lawyers and psychologists for pro bono and low bono services.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so far we get 5 states covered. So I also want to take the time to talk to your public, because if in your public, we have psychologists, law enforcement members, or lawyers that want to join the community, that want to help us, because we have so much victims over there. I'm going to share with you numbers, because numbers talk. A recent survey, 2016, from United States, showed that 10 million American people were victim or threatened to be victim of revenge porn. I'm coming from LA. Can you imagine that? 10 million victims. I'm coming from LA. It's like everyone in LA is a victim. So you're talking right, left, everyone you're talking to is a victim.
Wait, so are you saying someone doesn't have to take naked pictures of themselves and post it online to be a victim?
What's that?
Someone does not have to take naked pictures of themselves and put it online to be a victim.
No, I mean...
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. As soon as you're online, you're a victim. And if you are a victim and someone wants to blackmail you, then you become a victim. 10 million victims in the United States. Another stat, 110 million American people share a sexy selfie one day or a private video. 110 million, 30% of the population. So this is a lot. And I can tell you that as soon as you share a sexy selfie or a private video, you're losing the control of your data, because you don't know what's going to happen. I can share it again with someone that you don't know or someone that you're not aware of. But now let's say that you trust. I do believe I love to trust people. So let's say you trust. Mm-hmm. What about if someone can hack your account, your computer, or your cell phone? This is what happened to Misty in USA. During 1 year, someone was spying on her in secret. He remotely opened her webcam while she was sleeping or in a bedroom naked. And after he was asking for more and more information, I'm telling you, there wasn't CNN.
How did he get to do that?
It's pretty phishing. It's like I'm sending you an email with an attachment. You just have to double click on it, and I get the control of your computer. And when I remotely open your webcam, you don't even see it, because there's a green light.
Yes.
I can erase that. So 1 year, it was spying on her during that year. And then after he tried to do something that we call sextortion. So sextortion is you asking for more. Give me more. I want you to tease me more. Send me more. And if you don't do it, then I'm going to release what I have. So she was strong. And she got to talk with the law enforcement. And the law enforcement, they were so good. They took the guy down. Amazing. But that's not what happened to everyone. I want to sort of say something about hidden cam. And this is why actually I bring all that stuff right here. So
oh my goodness.
yeah.
All these things have cameras?
all those devices can record you live, record your voice, record you during the night. You don't need the light.
But these are things we all use in our homes. I would never think that cameras are in those.
Well, actually, this stuff is a hook, right?
Yeah.
It's a cot hook.
Right.
You can have that in your bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I can tell you that right here, there's a small lens that can record you. So you are in your bathroom, you are taking a shower, and your host or someone is just recording you. And for sure, without your consent. And you don't know, maybe you're online somewhere.
So can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So when someone has a camera like that, like in a hook, like
Yes.
this in your hand, and they're recording you, they have to come back into your house to take out the recorder.
Depending. Some you can have wireless through Wi-Fi. You can get information. Some you need to get back. For example, on this one, yeah, you need because there's an SD card inside. Let's say something more crazy. What about the smoke detector, right? So these pieces that we have whole in our home, right? That we need to have it in every room. This smoke detector got a lens and can also record you. And is doing exactly the same job than the real one. Which means that you're sleeping or you're doing whatever you have to do with your boyfriend, and then suddenly someone is spying on you in secret. And still, you have to go back, you have to open it, and you have to get the information. This USB charger.
I cannot believe it.
I'm telling you, this one is the most common stuff that you're gonna find. And as we said, we can buy it on eBay for like $8, right? So it's working. I can charge my device, and when I'm open it, there is also a lens inside, and it's motion control, which is you don't need nothing. You just need to pass through, and it's gonna start. But
so when you go to buy it, you say, I
bought it online, actually. So, I mean, you don't have to ask no one. You just need to 3-click, and I can do whatever I want.
But what did you look for? You look for USB?
Hidden cam. Well, we have, like record, nanny cam sometime, that kind. This is a crazy stuff. I mean, so
I am blown away.
That's a light bulb. This light bulb is working with a remote control. So I can, with the Wi-Fi, remotely open it, get all the information, scan you 360 degrees, and record you. And it's lighting, which means you don't even know that you have that upon your face.
Who takes the time to go in someone's house and install these things, and why?
I mean, there's a lot of people.
They're just sick?
They're just sick, I do believe. Exactly. I want to drink some water. I'm doing that on purpose. Mm-hmm. So you have water inside, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But actually, this is also an hidden cam.
Oh my God.
So I'm taking that out, and I was spying on you in secret for the last half an hour. Yeah, those stuff are crazy. I do understand.
You've been spying on me for half an hour?
Yeah, I mean, without your consent and like that, I just need now to go back to my computer, take the SD card, and check what I got. This is so easy. I mean, even a kid can do it.
Oh my God, you can't even drink water in peace.
I can even.
What's the world coming to?
I can drink water in peace. I mean, every device, the frame, it's a frame with it's a picture of flower, but it can be any picture here, right here. There's also a lens. And I didn't buy everything because there's so many stuff outside. So easy, 3-click, delivery so fast. And after you just have to get the content and release it.
Tell me about the watch.
Yeah. Well, the watch is something which is like kind of like different because it's not like common, but the watch can record everything. Also can record the voice. I don't know where is it, but yeah, here also there's a lens, and after you just have to connect it to a USB and extract the information. So basically you go to sleep, you are with your girlfriend, for example, and you leave that on the side, and you
She thinks your watch is just sitting here
she thinks, or
you
you
don't want to
think, or
scratch her with it.
Exactly. So I'm taking my watch out and I'm put that on the side, and that's it. Even the clock, it's an alarm clock. We have also like a lens here, but that's the most common. There's so many things also. And
these things are inexpensive, clearly.
Well, it depends. You know, it's like the bottle of water was like, I think it was like $30 or $35. The frame is something like that. The watch was like $8. The smoke detector like $5. And the light bulb was expensive because there's a lot of like technology inside. But still, what I'm saying is like with less than $100, okay, I can have like maybe half of that. So basically, if I want, I can spy on you in every room. I can spy on you in the bathroom. I can spy on you in the living room. I can even spy on you in the car. I can spy on you anytime. So I don't want you to be paranoid about that. But this is what I'm saying. I mean, we have story. I'm not going to say any name, but we have story that you just have to watch, you know, like on internet, in so many hotel, massage parlor, or any place where you're gonna be somehow nude, naked, then.
So you think some hotels could have some of this stuff in them?
Of course. I'm not thinking, I'm saying. Okay? And I'm also saying about, you know, like rental place, there's this huge company which is doing that. There's a bunch of like private people that they got the home, they're doing that. And you just have to check online, you're gonna see. I mean, it happened in Spain, you know, like this summer. Two ladies, you know, they get in the bathroom and somehow they found something that was lighting like shining in a way. And they look at that, it was, wow, that's a hidden cam. And how many people was in that bathroom, you know? You don't know. So yeah, it's kind of scary. I want to also take the time to talk to victim, you know, because I do believe in your public, we also have victims. And
then I want you to tell me what the punishment is, so people watching will know.
Yeah, the thing is like there's not a really a strong punishment. Because first you need to be able to prove it. And that's the most difficult part. Because if, let's say that I get a private picture. So either you send it to me, or...
You blackmailed and got it.
Or I got it somehow, or I record you without your consent, or I'm using that kind of like device, you know, to find the content. And then I upload that online. If I'm using a VPN, so a VPN is like a private tunnel with changing your IP address. Then it's going to be difficult to find you. So how I'm going to be able to find you? First, it's going to be too late because somebody blackmailed me, so I know that I'm online. Okay. So what I have to do, I want the content to be removed. But if I'm removing the content, then I cannot have the court order to ask the website to give me the IP address of the uploader. So it's kind of tough because your content need to be online for the law enforcement to work in the right way. But if your content is online, then it means that the other website can use that content, extract it, and get that to the database.
But here's the thing, if your stuff is online, while it's there waiting on law enforcement, anybody can download it and have it.
True, but you want justice. You want they get punished. Mm-hmm. So you you don't only want to like get your content out. You want also the uploader, you know, to face the reality. But the trouble is like, today it's like downloading a movie, peer-to-peer. I mean, there's not like, there's laws which is working fine, but we still need to work harder to get them punished. And this is why also, you know, I want to work a lot with law enforcement, because we need to do this court order very fast, and we need to move like so that they're gonna receive what they deserve. You know, if we're gonna be very strong, if they're gonna face jail, if it's gonna be tough for them, then I can tell you that can somehow is gonna be a way to eradicate revenge porn, because they're gonna face the reality.
So you said you wanted to speak to the victims. I don't want you to forget to do that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I want to speak to the victims because I want to tell them something. The first thing that I want to say is that they are not alone. They are not alone anymore. And this is a point because sometimes they can't speak. So they're just home, they're alone, they got they're scared, they got no solution. Sometimes, you know, people blackmail them. They're committing suicide, they're moving from town to town, and they're just scared that, you know, it's gonna happen again and again and again. So I want to tell them that they are not alone. I want to tell them that I create a technology to protect them. I create a community to give them the emotional support. But I can't do everything. They need also to do their part. They need to do their job. And I want them to end the silence. And our silence, they need to talk. So I want them to stand up. And stand up for their rights. Stand up for their privacy. Stand up for the justice that they deserve. And stand up for their future. You know, they need to fight. And we can, if they join the community, if they speak loudly, if they say exactly what happened, first they're gonna help the other, okay? But by doing that, they're gonna be part of that movement that we're creating. I mean, we're talking about Me Too, we're talking about Time's Up a lot. That's amazing. Everyone needs to be involved in that fight. But I can tell you something. If we have 10 million victims in the United States part of that movement, if we have those 110 million American people part of that movement, if we have those people overseas, worldwide, how many people are going to be? That's going to be huge. That's going to be so strong that I do believe 100% that we're going to be able to eradicate revenge porn. So,
you do? You really believe that? Of course.
I mean, that's my mission. And that's the code that everyone needs to be involved in this daily fight, you know, hand to hand. So if for some reason you get a victim that's going to call you, or psychologists, please share my information, because I'm going to be so happy and so glad that, you know, I can get in touch with them.
We're down to 5 minutes. Can you believe it?
No.
We are.
Already?
Yes.
So
I am very happy you're doing this.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations that you were motivated because of your daughters and that you followed through. When you first got the idea, how did you begin to know how to do this? Well,
I didn't know. I mean, I tried a lot of things. It didn't work. Then I tried again, and it didn't work. And but you know, Tony Robbins say like you need action.
Yes.
Action. You know,
yes.
if it doesn't work, then it's okay. You know, act again.
Yes.
So I'm listening to Tony Robbins, and then is amazing, and what he's saying is exactly what I'm doing. So, you know, I'm fighting every day, and I'm back to the wall. I will not go back. I will just go forward, and this is how I built this company. And I got an amazing team. You know, everyone is dedicated 100%.
How many people are working with 20. You on this? 20.
Yeah.
And let me ask you a question.
Sure.
When someone has been violated and their stuff is put on the World Wide Web.
Yes.
And it's naked pictures, whatever they have of you, but it's without your approval and it's demeaning and will cause you stress, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
When you guys remove it, even if someone saved it, doesn't it remove it? Because if I post a YouTube video, when I take that video down, doesn't matter who's got the link, it doesn't work anymore.
True.
So does it work that way with this? Okay.
If we remove it, but it doesn't mean that it's not on another website. And that's the trouble.
So you don't have a way to find all the places?
This is the crawl engine, this is the search engine, this is how it's working. But you know, sometimes it could be on 20 websites. And then if it's not today, it could be tomorrow. Unfortunately, that's an endless job. But we're fighting.
I think the government or somebody needs to give you guys money for this because this is out of control, especially when you consider bottled water, bulbs, alarm clocks.
This bottle of water was like
towel, coat hangers.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. And every day you wake up, you're seeing something disgusting about especially high-profile people.
Yeah, but there are like the other. You know, it's like human being, that's the same. If it happened to high profile, it could happen to anyone, and, you know, we're protecting everyone.
So you're going to be keeping the police and the lawyers in the country very busy?
Well, I hope that they're going to be busy for a while, and then after it's going to stop. because it means that we're going to be able to
So your
eradicate.
goal is to scare these bullies
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
into non-existence.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we're down to 2 minutes, and before we wrap up, what didn't we cover that's really important that people should know? I mean, you've showed us the devices.
Well,
you've told us, you know, is there a way people can contact you?
Over the website,
tell us what that is.
Facepinpoint.com. So you just have to go to the website, About Us page. There's going to be a way to contact us.
And your main office is in Los Angeles.
Yeah, Beverly Hills.
But that doesn't matter because you can help people all over the world.
True. I mean, it's SaaS, service as a software as a service. So you just have to go online, and you can be anywhere in the world, and we can protect you and help you, right?
And at this time, you said every day your phone is going off. How many people do you think you're helping at this time?
Well, I need to check, but we've been...
What's your guesstimate?
I don't know. I need to check. But I think that the last record was like 100 people.
And how long have you been public? I mean, how long have
3 months.
In 3 months, you've had 100 people.
Yeah.
It's really bad, and it's even more so amongst young people. Well, we have run out of time, but I think that you are bringing something really important to the highlight.
Thank you so much.
A lot of people, we've needed a service like this because I'm a woman, and I hope there's no compromising pictures of me out there. I mean, I've not posted any anywhere, but you never know.
Yeah, especially with that.
Who knows who could have sneaked in my house and planted one of those.
But now you know on which website you have to go.
Well, thank you for watching the Jennylyn Show. If you've been bullied, you know now what you can do. No one deserves to have themselves violated and bullied in this way.
True.
Thank you so much to my crew. Thank you for watching the Jennylyn Show. If you're a victim, contact Lionel. He just told you how you could reach him. And I will see you next time. Thank you.